So for this video, I wanted to tell the story of the time that I brought drugs to school. I'm just kidding, I didn't bring drugs to school. Aww. But they thought I brought drugs to school. Hi, welcome back to Majira's Comfy Corner. Good to see you again. It's been exactly 5 minutes since I filmed the last video. It's a pretty long time, so you know, I figured we should catch up. How are the kids? The wife? The dog? Wait, that's me. So when I was in high school, I was a furry. I've been a furry since sophomore year of high school, and I wasn't exactly quiet about this fact. My Facebook page was full of furry art. I would go to school having printed out those ref sheet templates that you can get on Fur Affinity and stuff. I would go to school and I would just doodle on persona ideas, patterns and stuff. I was not low-key about being a furry. My senior year of high school, we had a spirit week during Halloween, and on Halloween day, I wore a fursuit tail, paws, and feet paws to school. And I wore them for the entire day. So naturally, other furries who were in my high school kind of started to talk to me. So I had like a few furry friends, not like that many, but like I had like a handful of furry friends. Like just people who are like, you know, from super interested in furry to like vaguely interested in it, think it's kind of cool. Like that's kind of like the spectrum of people who talk to me about furry stuff. So I'm not gonna say who is a part of this story because for one, I haven't talked to them in a very long time, and two, I don't know if they would want me to say their name about this story. So my senior year of high school, I had a few like furry tails, like this like little tails that I had picked up because I had gone to AntlerCon at this point. I had gone to like Furlaxation, which is a con that was in Columbus for a few years and then got shut down, and I'm not even going to get into that. But regardless, I've been to a few furry cons. I've gone to anime cons. I have picked up a few tails from my travels. So one of my furry friends just wanted to try out a tail, just see what it was like to wear a tail. But they were like low-key furry. Like they didn't want anyone at the school to know they were furry. Like if I just came and like handed them a tail in the middle of the hallway, you know, all the people who made fun of me because I was a furry, which was a lot of people, by the way, they were afraid those people would just make fun of them too, and I understood. Like I get it, trust me. So I brought the tail. It was a very small tail. It was like a small little husky tail, or maybe it was a small fox tail. I don't actually remember what kind of tail it was, but it was small enough to fit in like a brown paper bag. So I brought the tail to school in a brown paper bag, unmarked, just a mysterious brown paper bag. You know, it could be like, you know, my lunch or something, like whatever. But I don't think they thought it was my lunch, considering what happened. So in between 5th period and 6th period, we met up in the senior locker hallway. We waited for everybody to be out of the hallway, and we looked at each other, and I had the brown paper bag kind of tucked away, you know, behind my back, and they were standing over here, and they kind of get close to me, and I just take the paper bag and I'm just like, put it behind their back. And then they're right here and they're like, so it looked really sketchy. To be honest, we're just like trading this paper bag real mysteriously, hoping nobody sees. And you know the school has cameras, come on. Like, I don't know why I didn't think about that when this was happening, but I thought about it pretty shortly after. Yep. So we traded this mysterious bag that had a fursuit tail in it, and we just kind of went separate ways, didn't talk about it for the rest of the day. But by 8th period, there's an announcement. The announcement is letting teachers know not to let the students leave the room for the next 20 minutes because they were bringing in the drug dogs to go sniff for drugs. Now this happened like only a few times this school year. They would do it once a semester just to like as a precaution, but if they did it more than once a semester, then we knew that there was something sus going on and they were suspicious. Now, I don't have any definitive proof that the dogs came in because of my little tradesies with the paper bag, but I would say it is not an unfair assumption. Because what are the odds that the day I do something kind of sketchy that looks like I'm trading drugs in the hallway, they bring the drug dogs in. So luckily, nobody got in trouble for the drug dogs, which is another reason why I think that they were suspicious of me in particular, because nobody else had drugs. And that was it. They enjoyed the tail. I never saw that tail again, so I think they still have it. So yeah, that's the story of the time my school maybe thought that a fursuit tail was drugs, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my 17-year-old self is just a little bit too paranoid, which I'm still pretty paranoid, so that makes sense. Thank you guys so much for being here for this episode of Majira's Comfy Corner.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
Wow, look how comfy that corner is. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye! It's time for Majira's TikTok of the day.
More. We're going to start off at $100 on this. Do I hear 100? 100 for this? Where's it? How much? 120 back in the back. Guys, if you can, stand up. I can see you better when you stand up. I got 120 in the back.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. The feedback helps me out a lot. The names scrolling by on the screen are all of my patrons. They are the reason the series is possible in the first place, so thank you. If you want more content, consider checking out my second channel, Tall Werewolf Boyfriend. I post on there weekly as well, so if you're not subscribed, you're literally missing out. Merch is available on majiramerch.com. Follow me on Twitch. I stream a few times a week. Here's the featured artist of the day. Thank you so much for making some cute heckin' art. Up here is the last episode of Majira's Comfy Corner, and down here is the latest video from my second channel. Please check it out. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for watching and sticking by me, and I'll see all of you next week in the next episode of Majira's Comfy Corner. Bye, guys.